So for the first part is ij to show that D will satisfy this. So what I would suggest is just use the dot product. Very standard one. Dot with equals to. So A dot B is modulus A. Then cosine theta, right? Nothing fancy lah. So this is um okay. So over 13, a lot of 9, 4, 36. Okay, just be careful lah. I think here is where all the careless mistakes. So I won't suggest you straight away. Okay, this is what I'll do. To minimize big numbers, I see this is 13 square. 18 minus 2d square. This is 6 square 13. Then I can cancel the 13 away. Then I don't need to. I can cancel away that. Okay. Then I don't need to worry about such a big number. Then I got 6 square here. That's pretty okay lah. 6 square. 6 square. 36 divided. Cannot be there. 30. Cannot. Of course cannot. 13 is a prime number. What am I talking? So 13. 13 square. 4 in times 2. Okay, I think here onwards should be fine. I feel it's more of like manipulation already. 1, 5. Slowly. Yep. 4212. 936. 421. What do they want? 2, right? So meaning can divide everything by 8. I think this is more like algebra than giveaway mark. Just in exam, try to keep your working. And when if you speed through, you don't have. Now how to approach this question. This is a basic result kind of question. So when it comes to basic result, remember there are usually two vectors which are the main characters. Now, when I say main characters, they are literally the main characters. Meaning to say, right, these two vectors, right, you can use it to express you can use it to express anything on this diagram. Position vector of D, you can find C, you can find the equation of OC, AD, BD. You can even find the plane equation using these two characters. And these two characters are A and B, obviously. Okay? Anything. You want, okay, let's say you create a random point here. Okay, I'll show you. If you create a random point here, you can also express in terms of these two vectors. So you can just take A, another A, you add another A, slowly add another A, add another A, add another A, maybe add another A, then take another B, add here. Maybe I shouldn't have add too many A, so I just add a B here, add B here, maybe one more B, maybe half a B here. You see that? I create a random point here, right? We can just express this point here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 A's and 3.5 B. Okay? So it can be many other things. You basically any point on this diagram can be expressed in A and B. Okay? So how do you solve? So now we already established that everything can be expressed in A and B. Then how do you actually solve E out? There's a question, right? So we use our favorite line BC. This is line BC, right? This is actually line BC equals to line AD. Y1 equals to Y2. So what you should do is actually just express everything. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. So we know BD is 3B. Then AC is 5A. Okay, good job. Okay, so I'm gonna find LBC first. LBC will be R equals to OB plus lambda BC lah. Okay. Then LAD will be OA plus mu AD. Okay, question. So BC is what's BC? BC would be C minus C. AD is actually OD. OD is 4B. Okay, good job. So line BC okay. What to do next? You what? To find OE? Yeah, you sub. LBC equals to LAD lah. Both equation, just y1 equals to y2. So y1 equals to y2, you just take this one, equate with this one. Take two of them, equate each other. Okay? Equate them, life is good. Then the next part is to see how to solve this. So this will be, okay, I'm gonna group the A and the B together. Okay, vectors, vectors, vectors. Question. Compare the coefficients because now remember it's a mixture of A and B, right, on both ends. The mixture of A and B on the left should be it's like a concoction, sum of both A and B. This sum of A and B should be the same as this sum here. So if this is 5A plus 7B, this should be 5A plus 7B as well. So now you just compare the coefficients. Comparing the coefficients of, so this case here, so you got the housing address for this OE, which OE resides lambda here as well. So you can just sub into anyone to get your OE lah. Sub to anyone. So if you feel like putting into AD, just sub into AD lah. I just sub into this one. Both will give you the same mixture, confirm one. 1 minus 18. Okay. Yeah, first try, not bad, not bad. Maybe some of you O level never do vectors last year. So you may not have learned your vectors. Collinear will mean that need to show OE is equals to KOF. Okay, you need to show that they common. You must have a common point, but of course it's not the only one. You can write OE equals to KEF also. It doesn't matter, but you need to show that they are parallel. So OE and OF are parallel. So if OE, if this OE is parallel to OF, but because these two are the common point, obviously they are collinear. because these two are common point. If OE is parallel to OF and there's only one O, that's why they have to be collinear. Collinear means on the same line. So it's quite straightforward in the sense that if F divides CD in the ratio of 5:3, F divides CD in ratio of 5:3. Yeah. CD 5:3. So this is 5. This is 5. This is 3. So I need to find OF lah, obviously. So OF would be by using ratio theorem. It's around here. OF is OF is 5. This is 4. Right? This is 6A. So 4B times 5 plus cross multiplication. This times this times this. So 3 times 6A over, right? Ratio theorem tells you that the middle one is always the subject, OF. So you take 6A, multiply with 3, 4B times 5, then 5 plus 3, which is the sum of the ratio. This will be 20B plus 18A over 8. Walao. Okay, good job. So this case here, then you can show already lah. 20 over 8 will be 5 over 2. 18. 9 over 4. Okay, so it's OE. So how do you show that this is the multiple of OE? OE, difficult to show, right? What will you do? And this is the where there are many ways to show that. There are many ways to do it, but if you're confused, right, I can assure you this is the easiest way to do it. You make the coefficient of A 1. Okay, so let me show you how we do it. So I'm going to factorize the 9 over 4 out. This will be A plus 5 over 2 divided by 9 over 4. 10 over 9. Okay, so if you're confused of how to manipulate, make this 1. Then same thing, make this 1. So what you do is you just take 18 over 23 out. Then you just take 10 over 9. You see that? This tells you that okay. Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, any question, let's